Good morning, everybody. We are in Utah right now. I'll give you a hint where we're at my Air Force Base. We're staying out here for 3 days before we continue our trek west. We've actually been trying to do this trip for, I don't know, 2 years. Finally get out here because our RV is working. I'm trying to be quiet too because it's early in the morning. You can see behind me a lot of RVs. Look at our site. Look at this. I'm drinking my coffee, so I think I'll set this down here for a second. I'll zoom out a little bit. There's only so much I can video because we are on a military base. I don't want to violate anything here. Here, let me turn the camera around. It's easier this way. Okay, so this is the row we're on. We're actually on the pull-through sites. And that down there where the cars are going by, where the cars are going by down there, that's off base. We are so close to the front gate. When you come in the front gate and you check in, I'll tell you right now, if you ever come to my Air Force Base, again, you can figure it out, Hill. To camp here, you can make the reservations online. All these sites over here are back in, opposing back in. So like that Solitude backs in, then opposite him on the back side, another one will back in. But on this side where we're at, these are all opposing pull-throughs. So we're facing that way. He's facing this way. The next RV faces the opposite direction. And these pull-through sites are huge, absolutely stunningly huge. So I know there's soldiers over here doing PT, so got to be careful. Don't want to, intrude on them. But if you can see out here in the distance, you see the mountains in the background out there. That's the Great Salt Lake out there. We're probably going to go visit that today with my longtime, like 30-year friend, 31 years actually, Rob and his wife Piper. They're going to take us out later this afternoon, and we're going to go visit some stuff. We're going to go up to the mountains. We're going to hopefully go to the Salt Lake over there. We're going to go out to a Mexican restaurant for dinner. And just go see the sights around here. It is a wonderful. Right now it's a heat wave going on here too. I mean, it's like 5-ish in the morning right now, a little bit, maybe closer to 6. I've been up since 4, and it is just absolutely gorgeous outside. Yesterday, my my temperature thingamabob that tells you how hot it is outside. I had the sensor hanging outside. It said it was 120 degrees. So I figured, there's something wrong with it. Put it in the freezer. Said my freezer was 109 degrees. So yeah, gonna get a new one of those. And we're just gonna sit out here and enjoy all this and just chill. All right, we will see you guys in a bit. So, one of the things you can do if you own an RV, if you don't know this already, is you can bring your awnings out early before the sun comes up, if it's not windy, and it helps keep your RV cool. The sun's not beating down on the side of the body. It really does make a difference. The wind picks up like in Cheyenne. We'll obviously have to put it back in, but today here in Utah it's supposed to be, it'll be over 100 degrees again, so definitely gonna get hot. Yeah, it's one of the things we do to keep the RV cool. Plus we also have blackout shades in there, so the backside of them are silver, and it helps keep the heat out of it. But you really cannot stop the heat from the roof, but this will help minimize the heat from the side, at least on one side of the RV. Just a little tip from me. All right, well, we will film some more later. Or I should say I will film some more later. Kathy's still in bed. We stayed up late last night, just chit-chatting, having a good time, drinking beer outside. It is actually a really lovely day out. So, sounds like the fighter jets are flying already. We're getting ready to anyway. Huh, okay. Early morning.
Something down there, that might be one of them slow elk.
Where?
Cow. We call the cow slow elk.
Oh, the domesticated buffalo.
Yeah.
So, when you guys were up in Estes, so we got a moose. It's right there in the center of the screen, the dark spot. It's a cow moose, right down there eating. Can you see it, sweetie?
Kinda.
It's right behind the tall grass and this edge of the front
I see
pond.
the dark brown, but
That's
I wish
it.
I could see it better.
It's looking right at us. Its head is to the right, and it's facing us.
I wish I could see it better, though.
I can't tell if it's a bull or if it's a cow, but definitely a moose. Here we go, it's a young bull moose. Kathy is in moose heaven right now.
How about that?
Moose are my favorite.
Off he goes.
There we go. We hit it just right.
Oh.
It was out of this world good. I was full and I kept eating because it was so good.
I love meals like that.
Got a little bump here. That's all right. I don't know what they're doing here. Just resurfacing.
Looks like they're putting in drainage underneath the road.
Yeah, probably all this drainage has got.
Yeah.
That's right. You were combat engineering. About all that stuff. Yeah, when I was here with the Army, I was with the 9th Train Support Battalion, so I trained combat engineers and firefighters. It was an OCT. Best thing the Army had going. They gave me a credit card and said, just let them pick your brain. I was so worried they were going to find out there wasn't nothing to pick. But yeah, it was the greatest honor here. Those guys. Boy, it really dried out up here.
That valley is just unreal.
Yeah, it's beautiful all every season too. It's amazing.
We just came in here and we got some of those long hair cow hot dogs here at the farm shop. You can see on the door right here. Eden, Utah. It's a nice little shop. Lots of food and meat in there. Got some hot dogs and sausages and so a loaf of sourdough bread. Oh boy, yeah. This is in Eden, Utah as well. And we're going in here to a old Western front building to have some Mexican food for dinner. Looking forward to it. Taco, taco.
Yeah, the guy dumped a dump truck off his flatbed. Or was it a tow truck or something?
Some type of equipment fell off his flatbed.
Yeah.
It's too bad. So he put around the bed too fast.
Yeah. Bad day for that company. I remember looking at it on the map, and we went up there and saw the president's heads, Rushmore and all that. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I got 10 stitches in my shin trying to kayak this section of river. Got washed out of a kayak. I thought I knew what I was doing. I was humbled immediately.
Yeah.
Come down to a park down here, and I saw a nice family with little kids and a stroller, and I said, "Run for your lives! There's a drunk hobo with a machete down there." And I was bleeding like a stuck pig. I was just
Walk down here and get some of this waterfall. Better angle right here. So we are going to Antelope Island in the Great Salt Lake of Utah. Kathy has the safety information for us. Go ahead.
When a bison stops, what it's doing to look at you, back away. If the bison raises its tail slightly, it is aggravated, back away. If the tail's raised high, the bison is ready to charge. Stay away from bison.
If a bison attacks you, do you learn how to fly?
Yes, you do.
So, I know I'm driving and probably shouldn't be doing this, but I am looking at the road. This is the Great Salt Lake, friends.
I don't see it.
Well, just look to your right. Let's see a little sand.
That's not it. Because that's called Bridger Bay
Okay.
and then White Rock Bay.
Okay, there's Great Salt Lake.
Doesn't say on here at all.
Well, and according to our Google, our map here, we are over top of the Great Salt Lake right now.
That's funny because the map doesn't say that.
And the map is wrong.
I don't think.
Hey, there's a buffalo on the left, look. Right there.
Where?
Isn't that it right there? The little brown hump? Nope. If it is, it's a dead buffalo. Nope, my bad. It's an airplane engine. I don't know. Definitely not a buffalo. But you can see all this is the Great Salt Lake. There's...
I don't think it is.
This one actually, this side of the mountain fills up with the water. The other side of the mountain is where they do all this, the dry salt bend, where they do all their like racing and stuff like that. Oh, there's animal trails out there. You can see it. So there are buffalo and antelopes out here. All right, we're going to Antelope Island. This is a 7-mile causeway. And we will, if we see anything cool, we'll stop it for me. So if we crash or die, oh, there's the east side. Okay, we got something up here. People are stopping. People are stopping.
Oh yeah, they want to take photos.
What is she taking a picture of? Buffaloes? I don't know. If she's taking a picture of a buffalo, she's going to get her. Oh, no. Get pictures of their... This is how you cause wrecks. It's all right, though. Let's pull over here. We're at mile 3.
I see. This is my problem right here.
Okay, well, bend the mirror down. She thinks that's her problem. What? I didn't say nothing. Oh, sorry.
It smells like salt.
Let me get away from the truck. It makes a lot of noise. Okay, so I'm not sure what the smell is. Kind of smells like salt water. I don't know. It's not pleasant. It's definitely not pleasant. So here we go, get a little zoomy. I can't tell if that's tracks or not. The light's in my eyes. Should have brought Bean and Colliers. This is the other side of the highway. Or the causeway, whatever this is. It smells like 40 years of rotted fish and dirty underwear out here. It's not pleasant. Okay. So there's a beach down there. I think we are going to walk down there. I like the sand, but don't know, Michael, me, I don't like it. Oh, so fucking gross. Oh. Doesn't feel that bad once your flip-flops are off. It feels good, actually. But when you get that sand between your flip-flop material there,
Look, it turned my sandals white.
I think I walked barefoot and forever. It feels good on my feet, though. It really does. It's like having a pumice bath on my feet. Of course, I rub my toes together. It's gonna be like styrofoam. I'm gonna throw up and pass out.
Your legs are so
It looks like my feet are bruised.
They're not. Look at how tan your legs are.
I know. I never get tanned. Look how white my feet are.
That's gotta be a first for you.
Yeah, I wore pants once. First time, not too long ago. Forget what we were doing. But I had to wear pants, and it was after a year or so.
I think it was just really cold.
I don't recall. I know we were out doing something. You didn't bring an inhaler, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to turn this off. We're getting into some shale. This stuff can cut your feet. All right. I will be back.
It's fine.
Okay. So we found some hard ground here. That's good. Still got sand between my toes, so that's gross. Ugh. Anywho, you see the Salt Lake out there. There's the Buffalo Diner right there. It's about 200 yards. It looks like it's further, but it's not. It's about a couple hundred yards. If that doesn't make you throw up, nothing will. That's where we're going. Okay, we'll see when we get there. So this ground is kind of like that really white. It's not colored white. This is what I'm trying to equate it to. That white frosting you put on top of like a cinnamon roll. It looks hard on the surface, but as soon as you step on it, it breaks. Yeah. We're almost there though. I'll just keep walking to the right where nobody else has walked before. Kind of get into the hard stuff. So, never thought I'd be standing in the Great Salt Lake. I would actually taste the water, see if it's salty, but I'd probably end up with some funky disease. All right, so here you go, viewers. See how it's dark right there? All over that right there, it's dark. Those are bazillions and bazillions of little bugs You think it's dark sand, but it's not. And I think that's what the stank is they're down here and they're just dying everywhere. All right, you know.
Did you tell them where we were?
Yeah, I just said we're at the Great Salt Lake in Utah. Yeah, where are we?
We're at the Great Salt Lake. So cool.
So you actually got to stand in it, which is pretty cool.
Some people out there swimming, but
yeah. Oh no, there's a lot of bugs here.
yeah.
All these bugs that I will zoom in on it. You see the bugs when we walk.
There you go, honey.
Watch. Ready? As we walk, they'll move forward on us. Now what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to stay in the dry stuff, because once you get in that wet stuff, it's like it attaches to your shoes like concrete. Our feet are wet, so we're gonna have black feet when we get up there, or you know, the sandy feet, I guess. God, it stinks down here. It smells like a wet dog that's been rolled around in dirty laundry. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It's
Is that, I don't know if it's a salt smell or what.
yeah, I think it's, hey, I don't know, because
It's
it's,
just the water, because look at all the dead stuff. It's always stinks.
yeah, I guess that would be salty if all those waters, or all the plants are dead, or the water touched it. Hard to say without knowing. I have to do some research. We'll let you know. Okay, so Siri did a little bit of investigating for me, and it smells down here because of all the bacteria that's down here.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So the lake, it's called Lake Stink. It gives a rotten poultry egg smell. I would agree with that. You know, now that it says that, it smells like a chicken pen. It smells exactly like a chicken pen.
Should have looked that up before we got down.
Yeah. There goes a fly. Did you hear that go by? Good morning, mule deer.
So what are you doing?
Well, the easiest way to make the hail stop is to start recording.
Oh,
There you go.
so anyway,
You guys don't mind being on video, do you?
No, go
we're
ahead.
going to California. We're getting close. I started panicking because I always had this dream and fear that I'd put my little baby toe over the border and it didn't.
Oh.
Because it was me. Yeah.
Got some pea-sized hail, but it sounds like
So
rocks.
we get there, I think I told my boyfriend, we're getting close, and as we get close to the border, I'm trying to take a side picture.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, and it was just, and eventually calmed down and got back.
No, can't see.
But we're getting to the border. Now
Wind is blowing. Maybe steam.
Yeah, the water coming out of this gutter is blowing sideways. It's not even hitting the ground. Look at that track over there.
it was about pea size, but it sounds louder than that.
Yeah. No, last.
After that most of the malice starts going nuts, and you know animals go nuts. So I'm like, there we go,
Yeah.
here it comes.
Yeah.
No, she had to go to the restroom. So we're trying to find, there was no, after you cross the border, there was no place to stop.
Almost done.
We're trying